Hey, I'm Patrick Prest from Prest Realty in Payson, Arizona. I'm here to update you on what's been going on in the Payson area real estate market. We'll be looking at the numbers year over year and specifically what's been happening in the last few months. Moving forward, I'll be releasing these monthly to try to give you a solid idea of what's happening in the Payson market month over month. Once we've looked at the numbers, I'll walk you through what they say to me and we'll break down what they may mean to you as a homeowner looking to sell in the Payson area or as a buyer looking to buy in the Payson area. All right, let's get going. So if you've been paying attention at all to the real estate market, you're going to see a lot of volatility in the past several months, in the past year. If you've been paying attention to the news, you've probably been seeing a whole lot of doom and gloom, and it's all terrible. The truth of the matter is we are down year over year in a lot of metrics, but those aren't really fair comparisons. You're comparing to the pandemic years, the 21, 22 years that we had never seen anything like that before. Rates began to increase in the second half of last year. Real estate markets began to stall. And we really saw the worst of this in the December to January range last year. Since the December to January range, we've actually seen a lot more positive metrics that tell me the worst of the price deceleration and the worst of this gridlocked real estate market may actually be behind us. So the numbers. Number of homes sold is down year over year from 103 homes sold in April of 22 to 59 homes sold in April of this year. While this is down by more than 40%, it is up from the low point in January, which saw only 42 homes sold. Median sale price for the Central Arizona region was $440,000 in April last year and has since come down to $389,000 in April of this year. Again, however, this is up from the low point in February where the median price was $335,000. The biggest shifts I've noticed in this changing market for sellers especially to take note of is the change in the ratio between the list price of homes and the actual sales price. For the past 2 years, this ratio had held steady near 98 to 99% and reaching over 100% in May of 2022. This means that in May of last year, the average home sold for more than what it listed for. This encouraged sellers to price their homes for anything they could. They priced based on dreams and dollar signs. The sale to list ratio is currently around 96%, meaning buyers have a little more room to negotiate, and meaning that sellers need to consider their price more carefully and have a good discussion with their listing agent around the data to price their homes. Inventory is another huge metric that I've seen changing in the past year. The months of inventory in the market, meaning the amount of time that it would take for every home in our area to sell at the current demand, has been steadily increasing. In fact, it has doubled year over year from just under 3 months of inventory in this time last year to just under 6 months currently April of this year. What does that mean? Well, it means more choices and likely less pressure if you're a buyer, and it means more competition if you're a seller. Average days on the market are up from 70 days in April of 22 to 102 days April of this year. So homes are sitting for longer on the market. Mortgage rates, the biggest factor you're probably paying attention to if you're in the market to buy right now, have continued to trend sideways. Currently, you're looking at just above 6.5% according to Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey. The trend to pay attention to, however, is that we're seeing less volatility in rates over the past few months. So let's wrap this up and let's talk about what it means if you're looking to buy or sell in the near future. If you're a buyer, you're seeing more homes on the market and for longer periods of time. You're also seeing less fluctuation in rates, but at least so far, not a trend downwards. To me, this tells me that buyers can take a little more time to consider their options. They can take a little more time to lock in their rate with their lender, and you can work closer with your realtor to negotiate a little more on your purchase price. The flip side to consider is that we are seeing an upward trend, not a downward trend in median sale prices, meaning that prices are going up, at least over the last few months, instead of down. If you're a seller right now, you should probably be considering pulling the trigger sooner than later. You're seeing the number of competing homes in the market trending upwards. You're also going to want to take advantage of the seasonality of the market, meaning the spring and summer buyers. You don't want to end up with your home stuck on the market while seasonal buyer demand is going down. This also means you want to hire an experienced real estate agent that can look at the data and price your home accordingly. You'll want to have a good discussion with this agent and make sure that you price your home so that it's not going to sit on the market. All right, well, I hope I've helped bring you up to speed on the current happenings in the Payson real estate market. To hear from you in the comments. If you're looking at buying or selling in the near future, I would love to show you how I can help. You can find me as Patrick Prest on Instagram or Facebook. You can look up my website at prestrealty.com, or feel free to call or text 928-970-0874. As always, if I can ever help with any real estate needs you have, feel free to reach out. See you next time.